gentlemen, Idato Nation, are you there? I now very humbly wish to invite the entire population of Idato Nation comprising...
Live pictures coming to you from Akokwa here in Imo State, where of course a representative Ugochinyere Kinga,
the best lawmaker of the millennium, a very powerful, a very indefatigable, a very effective, a very pertinacious, a very perspicacious, a very powerful Federal House of Representatives member, Ugochinyere, the man you cannot ignore, the man you cannot deride, the man with quantum competence and capacity and capability. I could see him in company of Barrister Peter Ame and of course the president of Ariwa Youth Consultative Forum and Dr. Ikemba. Idato Nation, ladies and gentlemen, behold the man you cannot ignore, the star of the National Assembly, the man you cannot ignore, the man you cannot deride. Hello? Hello? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Abuja, Silike, Wejaiji, Abuja, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the powerful Ugochinyere is here. Nigeria and the whole world, hear him.
Idato Kelen, Idato Keleno, Idato Kelezono. Ekelela mmadụ niile that came today to my family home. And let me start by saluting our comrades all the way from Abuja, the Secretary General of the Coalition of United Political Parties, Honorable High Chief Peter Ame.
Peter Hami Sanu de Zua Sanu de Zua Sanu de Aiki Inakwa Peter Sanu de Zua Sanu de Zua Sanu de Aiki Inakwa Order.
Yeah.
Let me salute our leaders who are here, both from the People's Democratic Party, the Action Alliance, the Action People's Party, and our leaders from different spheres of life. Onoma, dịka isi wee kwu tupu election, na anyị ga-eweta mmiri ọkụ n'ụzọ, ọkwa na-eme ya. As you're already aware, we're on the third phase of the scholarship program, right? And the agric empowerment. And our water borehole campaign, which is to get water to every single community in Idato, is at the 20th community now. Where we are done with GCC Kennedy Ward 2, completed. Umuchoke community, Umobom, completed. Umopia community, completed. Umezemazu community, Uruala, completed. Ndiuchi community, completed. Umeshi community, Amanato, completed. Ekuliaka community, completed. Ntueke, Idato South, completed. Now the ones that are currently drilling now, Aku community, Ozokali community, Umakwara community, Umaga community, Dikena Fire, Omumishia, Ndiaku Wanta, Umakan community, Oboduku, Osina community, Umagobe, and Isiokbo. Now already, we have done installation of 1,700 power solar street lights, crossing St. Aloysius Catholic Church, as you're already aware. St. Aloysius Catholic Church Road, Oriumobom, Ezedike Village, Bonus Pastor Seminary Osina, Dimago, in Ise Kenesi. And then Oko here, Ubele, Amumuisiak, Umezala, Ubeza, Amanato, Owerako, Akwo, Umezaga, Uzi, Oluro, Dumukegu, Uruala, Osina Market, and St. Barnabas Primary School field. Already we have completed the 3 blocks of 10 open sheds each for Afuruala that was destroyed, burnt last time. And the school reconstruction, we have completed the county school, Akokwa, Comprehensive Secondary School Laboratory Block on Mumisiaku. Then ongoing now is Technical School 1 block, Technical School, Akuru Secondary School, Central School around this org. And also now, as you can see over there, the 1,000 school desks that will be given to primary and secondary school in North and South.
Carry go, you can give me the carry go. Carry go, you can go, carry go.
And also the transformers in Oboduk, which is ongoing, Abukwa Umobom and Umopia. And like I said before, the installation of 10 kV solar powered mini grid have been completed at St. Anglican Convent, St. Peter's Anglican Church, Umokwara. So by next year, when we reach the project 100, the 100 projects will agree that that must be completed before 2 years as your representative. We'll do the commissioning next year and do the empowerment of the 10,000 people.
Some of you are
asking me when the proposal for single term of 6 years and power to rotate between North and South and all elections to be held in 1 day was rejected. I say, don't worry. It's normal parliamentary procedure. That once the necessary legislative timeline passes, we are going to represent the proposal. But apart from that, we have also gotten it as a recommendation, as a proposal that have also been submitted to the Constitutional Amendment Committee, because we believe that 6 year single term will bring sustainable development. Rotating power between North and South will help to de-escalate tension and bring policies of inclusion and stability. And holding all elections in 1 day will reduce costs and reduce the impact of rigging in our electoral process. So those things will be represented again. Today, our nation is facing different challenges, both economic, political, and security-wise as well. But there is something that is missing in all these problems. That is a vibrant, a responsible, and a responsive opposition. Today, we have a political party, PDP, that is supposed to lead the opposition. But what do you have? Political charlatans hijacking the heartbeat of our opposition party and turning it into an errand platform for the ruling party. Some of you called me yesterday when the meeting the governors had in Jos and said it's all over for PDP. But it's very shameful that a party that was founded in 1998 by the great efforts of our founding fathers, the likes of Elese Kweme, Jerry Gana, Adamu Chioma, Bamanga Tuko, Gamede, Iyocho Ayu, Atiku Abubakar, Obasanjo, Solomon La, and almost over 100 retired generals came together and ended 16 years of military rule. That political party is what these guys are playing akara with. The almighty PDP is what an impostor called Omar Damagu and Samuel Anyanwu Sandadi is now messing up with and forgetting the sacred expectation of Nigerian people, all of you, from a vibrant opposition. Today I want to inform the whole Nigeria that they have perfected a plan to ensure that the next meeting to choose an acting chairman from North Central, where the position originally is supposed to come from, is not possible. They want Omar Damagu, an impostor of the highest order, to continue to parade as your national chairman and stay in office in 2027 so that they can foist on us a weakling as a presidential candidate that will lead the party to total defeat. You remember when Ayu left as far back as March 2023. This is getting to 1 year, 8 months, right? Ordinary neck meeting that is constitutional, enshrined under Article 47, PDP could not have. Because you have traitors among us who have no honor and decency. Maybe because of plot of land, or fear of EFCC, or whatever, they have decided to sell your own political party. Even when Aswaju was in opposition, he stood as man alone, even with AC. He never joined the ruling party. From AC to ACN and to APC. He will be laughing at them now that they are running around, killing themselves to sabotage their own party for his own good. He will know that they are political children that doesn't have the capacity. They go to Jos at a trying moment of this nature and trivialize an important issue. Since 1 year, 8 months. First, they said there was Salah holiday, right? You remember? They shifted. Now they said there was big Salah, neck cannot hold. They shifted. Then they say Christians were going for Easter. They shifted. They say Christmas have come. They shifted. Then they said again that, oh, Iyocho, you have not withdrawn his case from court. They shifted. But Ayu withdrew the case. But they still did not have the next meeting to choose a replacement. They fixed another date and put it on a public holiday. It was shifted. Then again, they claimed that they need them to remain in office to do a election. They shifted again. They still sabotage that Edo election. Then the next, okay, they have fixed it finally. They came back again. They said, oh, there's an election in Ondo. You cannot remove Damaguna. It will make the party to lose. Party still lost. They shifted the next meeting to choose a substantive acting chairman. Now they fixed the meeting that was supposed to hold yesterday, day before yesterday. They shifted again, saying that the wife of the governor of Akwa Ibom, Udo Mande, died. With all due respect, if you shift because of the barrier, what happened to end of this month if you are serious? What happened to December? What happened to January? Do you know what these political criminals did again? They say, oh, the meeting will now hold sometime in February with no date. All to achieve the information I'm giving you today, that by February next year, they will tell you that the tenure is already expiring by October. Let him complete. Then when he gets to October, he will present himself to run as chairman. And then you have a PDP that the national leaders of the PDP is always meeting with APC leaders. Look at that kind of insult. Going to London, having meetings with APC leadership, both Damago and Samuel Anyanwu, with the support, tactical support of some of the governors. And I will mention their names today. Because if the founding fathers of this party are alive and seeing what they are doing, they will be crying. So the agenda is to ensure that these outlaws do not, they will remain and sabotage the party, ensure the party have no presidential candidate. In the event it will be a weakling. And then they think that by doing that, some of them will be allowed to control their states. They forgot the mistake of 2003 when some AD members supported our own party. They all lost their seat, who was smart to regain Lagos. We have a national chairman, a national secretary, who is 24 hours in Wike's bedroom, a minister in APC government. At a time Nigeria is facing food crisis, poverty, hunger, security, and opposition is supposed to lead and set constructive agenda. Our own opposition is now under the badge of the ruling party. I'm proudly doing it. And some of our governors will go to Jos because they are part of this political fraud and say they should stay till next year, whenever. They don't consider the feeling of millions of party members and Africans who have expectation that the PDP should be the foremost opposition movement in Africa that should provide direction. Our elders in the BOT cannot stand up to look them in the face and say, these children, stop this nonsense. When an elder refuses to speak and things are damaging, that elder is becoming irresponsible. You need to stand up and tell them, stop this joke. Section 47 and Section 45 is very clear. And what did he say? If there is a vacancy, 45, the deputy chairman will act. But without prejudice to Section 47. What is 47? That the party will summon a next meeting and appoint an acting replacement from the zone or area where the former occupant originated from. Is that a difficult task? Is that a difficult task? Today, Seyi Makinde, the governor of Oyo State, is part of this conspiracy. Governor Caleb of Plateau State, Governor Fintri of Adamawa, Abamoro, and a whole lot of other people have sabotaged and sold the future of our party. They elevate their personal friendship and servitude to Wike above the interest of our party. When I remember, like I told you, when Ekweme was the first national founding chairman with Jerry Ghana as his secretary, even in the time of Gamede, the time of Solomon La, Amadou Ali, they are heartbroken that were being sold out by few of our governors. You can call that next meeting tomorrow if you are serious and appoint an acting chairman, but because they have an agenda, these governors have an agenda. Seyi Makinde, Governor Fintri of Adamawa, and Abamoro and Caleb of Plateau, that Damagu should stay, so that there will be no opportunity for PDP to lead other opposition party to a coalition. They don't want merger, they don't want coalition, they don't want alliance, and this is what they went to just to perfect. And our BOT were there. They couldn't walk out. They couldn't stand up against them. I don't like mentioning the name of Wike, even though he looks at every opportunity to insult me. I am blaming those who have been turned into servants in carrying out his agendas that are anti-democratic and risky to survival of democracy and moral uprightness. I don't care about what they are planning. I hear they are planning to frame me and all those nonsense. I don't care. But my voice will continue to be sound and loud against them.
Ask them why you not they do like this? Why? Ask them why you not they do like this? Why? Ask them why you not they do like this? Why? Oh yeah, ask them why you not they do like this? Why?
So I urge every member of the party, start speaking up. Start mobilizing. As they are now mobilizing, some of the state chairmen they imposed on us, who are APC members. Some of them, they are giving them $5,000. Do you know what they want them to do? They want them to pass a resolution that Damagu will stay in office forever. And a resolution that there will be no merger and alliance. And guess what? They will do us the Boronu option, whereby before the presidential primary, state chairman of PDP will now endorse APC candidates for presidential election.
APC miarega kembe shinno chimana oledi no chitana unu jachoga ko no cheregama oboru saga yago andore ri ugbo peshoni asanwucha no no na chokwa ko no cheregama APC miarega kembe shinno chimana oledi no chitana unu jachoga ko no cheregama oboru saga yago andore ri ugbo peshoni asanwucha na unu na chokwa ko no cheregama.
Let me say this clear, that we're going to return back also to the legal trenches. We will challenge once again the continued stay of Damagu and Samuel Anyanwu as national officers of this party. The battle will resume again. We will fight for the soul of this party, so that when history will be written, we will be remembered for doing something against these political buccaneers. I salute the few governors who boycotted the meeting yesterday. They are men of honor and integrity. They refused to soil their hands in that rotten porridge they were sharing in Jos. Shameless people, your own party. If you want to join the APC, you join APC. If you are man enough, if you have the capacity. Peter Obi went to Labour Party and made him part. Owashi? Kwankwaso went to AMPP and made him part. Is he alive? Mimiko went to Labour Party last time and made him part. Is he alive? But these clans are running around just to destroy our own political party as the only way to feed, as the only way to run away from arrest and investigation. What did we do to them? Did we do anything to them? What they call themselves G5 or whatever they call themselves. Is this what we should teach our children, how to play politics? Is this how Awolowo and Azikiwe and Tafawa Balewa did it? Even 1999, 2003, those governors were still men. They stood their ground. It doesn't take 1 week, 2 weeks to effect the change. When Solomon La left, Gamete took over. When Gamete them left, Amadou Ali them came. Even when Bamango left, Alimodi Sheriff came. When he left, Adamu Mazu came. It was a peaceful transition. But now they are going through the court, abusing our judiciary. They went to the Federal High Court, and the Federal High Court said somebody who is supposed to call a next meeting to elect and appoint an acting chairman should now remain in office. The court did not see Section 47. As a judge, you must not just only give judgment, but you must make people know or see that justice has been done. Should we bury our court because of Wike? Should we? Should we destroy everything that our founding fathers gave us sacred because of him? Today, these things are not something that is confusing. We ran a presidential primary, right? He campaigned. What happened in Eagle Square? Did Atiku not defeat him? Atiku defeated him, right? Is that something that is difficult for our elders to look him in the face and say, stop this nonsense? Nobody hurts you. You ran a primary on the Eagle Square venue, you are defeated. when Tambuwa made an alliance with Atiku, and you vowed to destroy the party. He wanted to be VP. So I ask you people, if they have made him VP, will he be talking about Nyendebe, justice, equity, and fairness? You can see the character of people who are disturbing the peace of the nation. He begged for the VP, lobbied for the VP, campaigned for the VP. But for whatever reason, which now, I believe those who did not choose him have been vindicated because of his character. They didn't choose him. Now he vowed to destroy the party, carrying some people he called G5. All of them, he lost his Senate and the PDP. Is he a lie? What happened to Otomi in Benue? He lost the Senate and lost the governorship. The Reverend Father is trying to clear the mess he left there. Oti is trying to clear the mess the other one left in Abia. They all lost. Ugochinyere lost his Senate. Is he a lie? Mba struggled to win his election. If not, Ugochinyere would have even brought that bad luck to him. But today, they are so proud of destroying what our founding fathers gave to us, and people are keeping quiet. You are defeated in a primary. Every time one trouble or the other. Who supported Alimo Sheriff to be our chairman against the decision of most parents? Is it not Wike? Who went after him and said he wants to remove him? The same Wike. So because when he said he has suffered for PDP, I say, holy dear, suffered for who? You cleared the mess you created for by yourself. He was the one who went and brought Uche Secondus. Is it not Wike? Who went to Degama to obtain an injunction in the night against him? Is it not Wike? Who went to go and bring Ayu? Who was praising him? When he lost the primary, what happened? Them and Oton went to Benue and obtained an injunction to remove Ayu. So how did he help us? Fermenting trouble in every state chapter of our party. How did he help us? Quarreling with everybody. He will quarrel with those who pulled him out to make him a local government chairman. He will not be in good times with Asutan Bata. Is it our fault? He will not be in good times with Amechi. Is it our fault? Those who failed him at one time or the other. He will be at fault and be insulting a revenge justice of the Supreme Court, Mary Odile and his husband. Is it our fault?
We are so proud of you. Ikenga, we are so proud of you. Ayo, ayo. We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you. Ayo, ayo. We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you. Ayo, ayo. We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you. Ayo, ayo.
Today, anybody that does not agree with him, he is fighting him. One man. Crisis upon crisis. But if our elders cannot tell him the truth, we will tell him the truth that we have had enough of you. Nigerians have had enough of you. And PDP and the opposition will rise. It will be a decisive battle. But I can tell you that all forces are mobilizing and there will be an end to this nonsense.
Karigo, 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 Ugochinyere, karigo, 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 Ugochinyere, karigo, 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 Ugochinyere, karigo, 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 Ugochinyere, karigo.
Today they ask, what is the connection between our struggle for a new, reformed and disciplined PDP and Rivers? I said, because Rivers is an integral part of our party. Is he a lie? He's aiming for the resources of Rivers. Will you allow him lay his hand on it? Because he will use it for nonsense. And that's why we say, no, we will not watch you take it. And again, let me say this. You have seen all the quarrels with everybody he has dealt with. Is he a lie? Remember when he used to kneel down to greet Patience Jonathan? Today he's no longer kneeling down. He's talking about him. Jonathan dissenting. Or Basinjo. Name it, everybody. And he said that man have a good character. I can only but advise President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Be very careful when you are dealing with him. Keep some of your secret to yourself. Because when your own tongue will come and burst, he will tell us your story. Make sure your DSS is auditing all this land bazaar going on. It's very important. So you'll be shocked to see those who are beneficiary of those land and see that it's not for your own interest, but for the interest of some people who are so desperate and can't do with public funds and resources. Let me say this, because the more I talk about rivers, the more they don't sleep, and we can't stop talking about it. You supported somebody to be governor. And then, listen to this. You produce all the commissioners. Are you hearing me? Wike produced all the commissioners. He produced all the House of Assembly. He produced the principal officers. The governor didn't have any single input. He has all the local government chairmen. Is he a lie? He produced the party structure. He produced the SSG, the chief of staff, name it. The special advisor he produced. All the projects he awarded. Was there any issue? It's only a man who is at war with his inner soul that can have problem with Fubara, despite all that you have hijacked. The company that was running the revenue was still the company that was doing it when he was there. But he still quarreled with the man and wanted to impeach him. Somebody who did not do anything. But as God will have it, desperation has its consequences. They went and told them in Abuja that if they come to APC, they will support them to impeach the man. You were there when the 27 lawmakers joined APC. Is he a lie? But today, you have joined APC when there was no division in PDP. Is he a lie? Your seat has become vacant. Is he a lie? Now they are running from one court to another, trying to cover something all of you saw on TV and have the record, trying to embarrass and bastardize the judiciary to affirm that those who are no longer lawmakers are lawmakers. Are we going to change our law and our judicial institution because of Wike? Are we? And is it threat? Are we?
Oga dey your day, make I dey my day. Oga dey your day, oh. Nobody worry, nobody. Dey your day, make I dey my day. Dey your day, oh. Nobody worry, nobody.
Now his new fancy is that he wants to seize their location. See somebody who says he's from Rivers. He wants to seize their location of Rivers so that teachers and workers will not be paid salary. So that security and everything will collapse in that state. He wants the court to affirm that lawmakers who are no longer, who left the party and their seats have been declared vacant, should be reinstated so that they can make an attempt to impeach the governor. Every particular thing is running from one court to another, obtaining ex parte injunction. All those plots will fail in Jesus' name.
You think you can seize allocation? It's a lie. Allocation. It's a lie. You can seize allocation. It's a lie. Allocation. It's a lie. Seize allocation. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. A very big lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. Destroy our nation. It's a lie. It's a lie. You cannot destroy us. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. What?
The Supreme Court has heard statutory allocation is the symbol of federation and constitutional governance. It's not the budget of a state. It's a statutory revenue, a share from the federation revenue, not federal government revenue, that makes you part of the constituting unit. You can't stop it. That would be an invitation to constitutional anarchy. Imagine when court starts stopping statutory allocation. What the federal government will be doing to some state governors in future. Once you go and obtain an injunction, the allocation of a state is seized. Is that not an invitation to anarchy?
Ikenga honi rogi gatutu konkom. Honi rogi gatutu konkom. Honi rogi gatutu konkom. Honi rogi gatutu konkom. Ikenga honi rogi gatutu konkom. Honi rogi gatutu konkom. Honi rogi gatutu konkom. Honi rogi gatutu konkom.
If you seize an allocation of a state, can you guarantee security and lives and property of that place? Can you guarantee what will happen in that place? That place is housing one of our country's biggest oil installation. Can you guarantee e-safety when there is anarchy and disorder? When the state doesn't have money to run? There's a difference between statutory federating unit revenue and the budget of a state. It's when the money comes from Abuja, it goes into the state before they can appropriate. Now you're going to court to get an order to seize it without dealing with the issue. And what is the issue? That the lawmakers have left the PDP at the time there was no division, and they have lost their seat. And what is left in that House of Assembly, the remaining 4 lawmakers forms a quorum. The Supreme Court have heard it in the Pialong's case in Plateau State. When the seat of those lawmakers were declared vacant, Supreme Court said the remaining number forms quorum until by-election. So instead of discussing on the issue of their legality, you are rushing to say that the allocation should be seized. You are not doing the work of the House. If the government is not running with the budget, it is the duty of the House of Assembly to impeach him or remove him. But in this case, those 27 are no longer members of the House of Assembly. So why are you trying to, through the back door, to legislate? To not think that if you seize the allocation, you will force the governor to recognize a group of people who are no longer lawmakers. I don't think, and I strongly believe, that Governor Fubara will never recognize those people as lawmakers because they have lost their seats. To tell you they know what they are doing and they know the truth. Their agent, Omar Damagu, who is now suddenly trying to sit out as chairman of one of Africa's biggest political parties, even when he has zero capacity to lead the party, has led us to defeat in Edo, in Ondo, in different parts of the country. All elections we have held under him, we have lost. But Damagu wrote this letter to INEC. Before, maybe, I don't want to accuse him of anything, maybe a plot of land must have changed his views now. Because look at the letter he wrote before. And I'll read it for you. He wrote to INEC chairman, demand for immediate conduct of fresh election in 27 state constituency of Rivers State. That's Omar Damagu writing. That the leadership of PDP wishes to draw the attention of INEC to the gross violation of section 109(1)(g) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria by 27 members of the Rivers State House of Assembly following their unlawful defection from our party, the PDP, who sponsored their election to APC. However, on Monday, 11 December 2023, a period of just 6 months after inauguration, 27 of the 32 members publicly announced their defection from our party to APC. This defection, this is what Omar Damagu wrote. Before, like I said, I don't know what changed his mind, whether it's a plot of land or anything. I don't know what changed his mind that is making him to dance naked in the market square. This defection is a gross violation of section 109(1)(g) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. The only 2 grounds of division and merger provided for in the Constitution that permit defection is completely non-existent. It therefore means that the defection of the 27 members are without lawful excuse, and these members have vacated their seats in the Rivers State House of Assembly by the operation of section 109(1)(g) of the 1999 Constitution. In view of the foregoing, I, Omar Damagu, on behalf of PDP, demand that INEC performs its constitutional duties and begin the process of conducting a fresh election to fill the vacancy created in 27 state constituency by the unlawful act of the assembly members. Find attached the list of the 27 assembly members and their constituencies. Signed, His Excellency Ambassador Omar Damagu, Acting National Chairman. This is when his sense was still working. This is what he wrote. After a visit in the night, he is the one that is now saying those people never left. Look at the shame of those who want to lead us This is the people that governors went to just and gave vote of confidence. So vote of confidence to this kind of nonsense, to this kind of madness, that your own party should be buried and your own governor impeached because you are working for APC. All hope is not yet lost, my people. Opposition leaders are meeting at different corners. The agenda is very simple. That in the midst of all these commotions, that we should have the courage to come together, pick our pieces, and forge a strong front. We will put them where they belong. In Igbo they say, Kimanka imankozo. Kimanka imankozo. We understand there's no other thing they can do in their life except this political chukuchuku. Nothing. So they are gotten to a point where there's nothing they are known for except this sabotage. This is who they are born to be. But we're going to leave them behind. There is hunger in the land. There is insecurity in the land. There's so much uncertainty across every part of Nigeria. That Damagu wants to sabotage PDP because he's working with Wike and some governors are following him like mumu. Is that what Nigerians should be discussing? Is that the right conversation we should be having? If you go to America, go to Ghana, is that the kind of conversation they have? NDC lost election in Ghana. They were strong and united. Today, Mahama is at the verge of winning the election by December. Republicans lost, but did you see them jumping up and down? Today, Trump has won again. Why are our leaders behaving like this? Is it plot of land? What is it? Are we the only party to have lost the election? Is this what we're going to teach our children? Is this the way Azikiwe and Awolowo and Balewa did it? So we must unite. The fight ahead is going to be very decisive, but victory is at the end of the tunnel. PDP or no PDP, the opposition will reunite and we will leave them behind. Let me beg our nation's judiciary. It used to be, they used to say it in hush-hush too. But now people are saying it publicly on social media, online, of what is going on cases that has to do with pro-Wike's interests. Perception is key to confidence in judiciary. Perception. And the fact that not only judgment, but the belief by people that justice has been done. There will be no justice in saying that the government is pre-election matter because somebody wants to help the Wike group. There will be no justice in seizing the statutory constitutional revenue of a federating unit just to please the Wike group. I don't think we should go that path so that we don't lose total confidence in our nation's judiciary. There's elegant, beautiful, hardworking, and committed justices. And it is the duty of the CJN and NJC to step in. If somebody is building houses or whatever, it's not with his money. But let them stop keeping the body language, I'm doing this so that I can control you or win all my cases. Let the right thing be done. They have granted almost over 15 experts just to pin our party down. They go to court, they sue themselves, they get expert application, they get injunction. Even when the constitution said meetings should be called to appoint an acting officer, there's a court judgment that said somebody, deputy chairman, can now rule the party forever. Didn't the judge see section 47? As opposition, we owe you people the duty to tell you that the public is fast losing interest. Let us not, because of one man's desperation to seize the resources of a state, attempt to pocket a state that is not his own, then we're going to change our constitutional laws. We're going to destroy political parties and opposition parties. Today they will obtain injunctions in different corners against Labour Party. From Labour Party to NMPP, from NMPP to PDP. Are we going to run our party politics with the courts? This nation came about as a result of the resoluteness and commitment of our founding fathers. From Azikiwe to Awolowo to Belewa, to all of them. What we're doing is below, and we need to stop when there is still time. And so on that note, I want to tell every member of the party in different parts of the country, remain strong and steadfast, start mobilizing, start speaking up. These political boo-boo yaya men cannot hold us to ransom forever. And as long as we are concerned, the 27 lawmakers have lost their seats. Any attempt to use any means whatsoever, it will be an invitation to anarchy. It will be desecration of institutions to now say they are lawmakers so they can make an attempt to impeach a PDP governor. Let it be known. Not only that they will not impeach Fubara, Fubara will contest and win in 2027.
Not true, not true, not true, not true, not true, not true. You can't, not true. You talk, not true, not true, not true, not true, not true. Not true, not true, not true. He can't get it, not true. He can't get it, not true, not true. Me way I in me. He can't give up one of me when you're in him, and I have a gumba. Me when you're in him, he can't give up me when you're in him, and I have a gumba. Me when you're in him, oh Josie, that me when you're in him, and I have a gumba. Me when you're in him. Ojozi tata mewe ya ineme, anaya baragomba mewe ya ineme. Aba wodi kizu mewe ya ineme, anaya baragomba mewe ya ineme. Ikengi tata mewe ya ineme, anaya baragomba mewe ya ineme. Aba wodi kizu mewe ya ineme, anaya baragomba mewe ya ineme. Ugochinyere mewe ya ineme, anaya baragomba.
Let me end by saying categorically clear, the opposition will unite and already uniting, and we will come together with the sacred task of providing direction and hope to our people. The noise you hear today from those who have no conscience and those who have been bought with a plot of land will not swallow us. From this very spot, the message has gone around the whole country that all hopes have not been lost. And that we're also saying clearly that PDP on PDP, the opposition leaders are now willing to make great sacrifice, because these men that have learned their politics from Mobutu Sese Seko, Nkurunziza of Burundi, and Paul Biya of Cameroon have challenged us. Their abracadabra have challenged us, and we must lead the people to this political battle. What they will see and the method that will be used is not what they have seen before. And like I said before in Igbo, Kimanka, Iman calls on. And we will continue to stand in solidarity with our brothers in Rivers, where they are desperately looking for their lost feeding bottle, so that they can take the resources of the people to use it to be flying all over Nigeria, creating crisis from Gombe, Boronu, in the name of destroying opposition. Opposition that did not do them anything. Because like fish out of water, they can't stay without government access to government resources. So brothers and sisters, leaders of this party, it is time to rise up.
Save Nigeria, save Nigeria, judiciary, save Nigeria, save Nigeria. Save Nigeria, judiciary, oh, save Nigeria, save Nigeria. I say, save Nigeria, judiciary, oh, save Nigeria, save Nigeria.
I thank my brother, the Secretary General of the CPP, Peter Ame, who came all the way from Abuja to convey a special message of solidarity from our leaders on the way forward. And my brother Kabiru Yusuf, the president of the Arewa Youth, we have talked the whole of this morning, and I've given them my commitment that I will be incorruptible. I will be fearless. I will not shake. It is on this same ground, in this my compound, that they sent the assassins from Owerri that beheaded my uncles and killed our people. But I survived. Despite that, do I look like I'm scared? So you can keep on cooking things to frame me with. But my voice will be loud, and they will continue to run under the bed when I speak. I thank you all for coming, and I ask God Almighty to touch the hearts of some of our people who are in bed with those who want to sell the opposition. I will plead with Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State. Retrace your step. Retrace your step. I will plead with my friend, Governor Caleb of Plateau, and Governor Pintiri. It is time you stop. There is no gain where you are going to, so that children do not learn bad things. Come back home and let all of us rebuild there together. But in the event they refuse, like I said, we will rise again. Thank you all, and God bless.
Carry us they go, you can't carry us they go, carry us they go, you can't carry us they go, carry us they go, you can't carry us they go, carry us they go, you can't carry us they go. Carry us they go. Carry us they go. Carry us they go. You can't carry us they go. Carry us they go. You can't carry us they go. Carry us they go. You can't carry. Esa papata. Esa him.